Hey, what's shaking, Fremont? I'm down here at Woody's. You know, the sign says closed for the season. What a season it was. You know, we had the footlongs, the chili dogs, the splitters, and of course the root beer. I'm going to miss root beer, and I'm glad Tom Taylor came back and got the staff going, and they had a great season. I'm kind of curious to see how it went. What's some things that happened that was great, some things that were traditional and they kind of stayed with, and maybe some things they want to change going into the future. And so I'm kind of curious to talk to Tom. And but right now they're closed for the season. They closed a couple of days ago. But I'm gonna talk to Tom and see what the plans are for 2021. We'll be right back. Hey, what's shaking, Fremont? I'm here with Tom Taylor at Woody's. You guys all know Woody's. We're going to have a little toast here for what a great season there, Tom.
Thank
Oh,
you all for
yeah.
your support. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, we love the root beer here at Woody's. So, Tom, we were here just like, what, how many months ago?
About 5 months ago.
5 months ago, talking about the opening of Woody's and the excitement that you drew, and we drove by here many times and I would see the place packed. How does that make you feel?
Made me feel very, very good. Couldn't believe the outpouring of support. Going back, looking at the pictures and the comments from the first few days, it was a struggle. I remember the first day, lines out to the State Street. People waiting 2 hours to get their food, being patient. And myself being back in the kitchen thinking, what did I get myself into? The kids all standing around eager to do things, but none of them really knew what they were doing because they were all brand new. And even the other ones that were here helping in the kitchen was struggling because it was just one person in the back trying to help all the people besides myself. And it was a struggle. And I think everybody knows it was a big struggle, but everybody kept giving me that support, encouragement. And it took about 4 weeks for all the kids to learn the process, learn what they're doing, and then it just seemed like the light bulb went off and everybody picked up on what they were doing. Everybody knows that our register system went down. It was a 25-year-old system. It went down, so I had to make a really quick rush to buy a new system because I knew that was critical for the business. We ended up going with the iPads that most people know, and everyone has raved about the iPads, how much more convenient, easy it is. They feel that improved, and I would say that did improve the turnaround time in the food. And with that, we did a few changes in the kitchen as well on how the orders went back to the kitchen. So that improved too. You know, do we still have some issues back there? Yeah, there's still some, but you know what? That's what I'm here working on.
You know, I was really amazed with like you said, the patience. You know, the first week, especially the first day, how busy you guys were, and you know, you always in any business you'll get a few complaints here and there, but in general, the people were just so supportive of Woody's, and especially you. You got a lot of great friends and great support in this area, so that must make you feel real good. Now, some of the things that you did traditional wise. Now going forward, is there anything now that you got year one in, that you're going to change a little bit?
Next year I'm looking at a few menu changes. It's probably not going to be major. I did spend this summer, as some of you know, trying to find the original foods that we used to sell, or something that was better. I wanted to improve the quality of food. I'm continuously looking at better quality foods, trying to local source stuff. A lot of my foods came from fried foods in Tiffin. Smith Meats in Tiffin supplied me with my fresh ground beef for my chili and that. I would get some fried foods from Lake Erie Foods out of Ashland, Ohio. So I was trying to local source. It wasn't so much that stuff that might have been made God knows where and brought in. And there's things that in the back of my mind I'm talking to different people about doing more fresh stuff. You know, can I do fresh hamburgers, and can I do my own fresh cut fries, things that I'm looking at, and don't be surprised if next year I don't try to experiment with some of that. But right now I just wanted to get my feet wet, see what worked, what didn't work this year. That way next year when we're opening, it's not going to be like it was this year. These kids know what they're doing and they're all coming back.
Great.
So we're going to be able to hit the door running next year, and then I'll be able to focus more on building the business and making sure the meals are set and the orders are done on a much timelier fashion.
Right. Now that you got year one done, year one out of the way, and I know you're always a thinker. You're thinking all the time, which is great for a business owner. Now you're thinking of something, maybe Halloween, right?
I am. This Halloween, as a thank you to everybody, if you come on out to Woody's, we're looking at probably starting at 1 o'clock and going until we run out, but everybody will be getting a free root beer.
Oh, yeah.
In costume or out of
Okay.
costume. We're also looking at offering for sale your famous chili dogs and possibly chili footlongs. So we'll have that available as well.
Right. Sounds
So
awesome.
that's all we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving,
Right.
or Halloween, I'm sorry. For Halloween, so you won't be able to come out and get fried foods or anything like
Right.
that. But
Yeah,
just
I love
as
it.
a
I
little
love it.
thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
And-
hope everybody takes advantage of that.
Well, watch our Facebook because we're
Yeah.
looking at throwing a few little Halloween costume ideas out there as well.
Great.
So there might be some small prizes available
Great.
for
Well,
that.
well, thanks a lot for your time, Tom. And I know you're always thinking. You got some ideas you just told me about, and maybe 2021 will be even bigger, which I think it will. But we were just glad the place is back again, and glad that you're part of it.
I want to thank Sonny, yourself, for coming out here and giving me the support you did over especially the course of the whole summer. You not only came out and did the video for opening, you're doing the closing video, but you also came out and supported the business. I also want to say thank you for supporting all the local businesses. All of your videos that you have done with all the food is making me, now that I'm closed, want to go and try all these other restaurants. I know Dean Van Ness keeps making all kinds of weird stuff that I think I need to go over there and try.
Yes.
And Shelly across the street's been a very good supporter of me,
Yes,
so I need to
yes.
get over to Chaluk's and help her out. And of course, can't forget Ed from the depot.
That's right.
Ed
yeah.
supported me a
Good
lot
people.
here. Every
Yeah,
time
good
I look
people.
out front, Ed was out getting his chili footlongs. And maybe Ed and I can work on that chili dog pizza someday.
Hey, there's a good idea.
Yeah.
See, I love how you're always thinking, Tom. Thanks a lot, Tom.
Alrighty, thank you guys.